Hi, I'm AC Stranger. This is a Bad Movie Show, episode 44, the Slumber Party Massacre special. Tonight I'm going to review all three Slumber Party Massacre movies, and I'm going to review them in order. Did you know all three movies were written and directed by women? And by the way, we're doing a multi-pack, people, so you're going to see this a whole bunch. Sorry about it, but it has to be done. So let's get started. First up, Slumber Party Massacre, rated R, 1982. Shout Films. Screenplay by Rita Mae Brown, produced and directed by Amy Jones, starring Michelle Michaels, Robin Still, and Michael Villella as the Driller Killer. So now we have Trish, and her parents are going away for the weekend, so she's having a big old slumber party. And at the same time, escaped mental patient Russ Thorne is on the loose, killing Trish's friend and the phone repair lady. At night, the girls come over to Trish's house and they're having a grand old time. They're drinking, they're smoking pot, they're being peeped on by some boys that want to crash the party, and their creepy neighbor. Also, there's Valerie, the girl next door, who's babysitting her little sister Courtney, while they get trapped in the house by this driller killer who's killing everyone, and the remaining girls are just trying to survive while they wait for somebody to save them. So Russ Thorne, the killer, is scary, silent, creepy. I mean, he just creeps up, and he's like, I love you, I love you. It's creepy. I think that this is cool because they psych you out a whole bunch of times, and then they hit you with the blood and guts, and that's cool. I'm going to give this a 3.5, a buy it, and a Bad Movie Gold Star, because I think that Russ Thorne, the Driller Killer, in the first one, is a very underrated slasher, and he just creeps me out. I dig this one, so, and I give it a Bad Movie Gold Star, so boop boop. Next up, I have Slumber Party Massacre 2, rated R, 1987, Concord Pictures, written and directed by Deborah Brock, starring Crystal Bernard, Patrick Lowe, and Atanis Elick as the Driller Killer. So, Valerie, from the first movie, is in a mental hospital, and her little sister, Courtney, has been having horrific, scary dreams. She's been freaking out. Now, Courtney and her friends, Amy, Sheila, and Sally, are in a band, like, think the Go-Go's, but whack. And they go to Sheila's dad's house for the ultimate slumber party. They're going to hang out, drink, party, rehearse, and their boyfriends come over. Now, Courtney's been dreaming and seeing things and freaking out at everything. They get drunk, she freaks out. She takes a bath, she freaks out. She eats a sandwich, she sees a hand in it, she freaks out. And her friends are looking at her like she's crazy. She even thinks her friend is killed and then calls the police, and they think it's a prank call. They don't even believe her. But she keeps on having these dreams of this crazy rock and roller killer with a guitar drill killing her friends. Until it actually happens. Now, she and her friends are just trying to survive and get out of there. Now, this one, the killer looks like Ralph Macchio and Andrew Dice Clay in a really bad leather fringe coat. Okay? He's dancing and lip-syncing to, like, the worst song ever that's played over and over and over and over and over again. Now, if I crawled into this movie, I would slap Courtney and take the guitar drill and shove it up this killer's ass. Okay? I do not get down with a movie that I'm scarier than the killer. Fuck this. This gets a 1.5. Okay? Don't even bother unless you want to see what I think sucks. Okay? This, Slumber Party Massacre 2, fuck that. Okay? That killer sucks. He's just bad. The music is bad. The girls are bad. The screaming, it's just... She's just ridiculous. You even see her friends just getting annoyed. Hun, I would have sent her home. That's it. Fuck you. That sucked. And then the end was even like, meh, meh. Are you kidding me? Boo. Next up, we have Slumber Party Massacre 3, rated R, 1990, Shout Factory and New Concord. Written by Catherine Siren, directed by Sally Mattinson, starring Kelly Christian and Pretend Fry. Now, Jackie has a slumber party at her house while her parents are away looking at a new house because they're preparing to move. And her friends come over and they're being spied on by a creepy guy they saw at the beach, her weird next door neighbor, and these guys that desperately really want to crash the party. Now, the boys scare the girls and they get kicked out. Now, after the girls get scared by the creepy guy in the bushes, they invite the boys back in for protection. But the friends are being killed outside the house, and when the boys come in, most of them hook up until they all find one of their friends killed in a garment bag, and they all freak out. Things get worse when they find out that this killer with the really big drill is still in the house. Now, one thing I have to say about this one is that they give you so many people with motives. When you finally find out who the driller killer is, it's a surprise. Okay? But when you do find the killer, the motive is wacky, and the backstory, it's just meh. This wasn't so bad. Better than the second one. But it's missing something. The best part is that they do actually surprise you. I'm going to give this a 2. Better than the second one, but just not as good as the first. Okay? What do you think? Have you seen these? You should, just to see. The second one really sucks. I just have to really put that in. The first one was the best one, hands down. I really think that Russ Thor, that driller killer, is one of the most underrated slashers in horror, and I think that they should be seen just to say you've seen them. Okay? If you see the first one, grab it. And if you see it in a multi-pack, I say it's worth it. Just to say, dude, you gotta see this movie. It's soft for it. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. And until the next time, please watch more movies. I mean, See Strange is a bad movie show. Good night.